Guess who's back, biatches? My voice is a little messed up because I am recovering from being sick the last 5 days or so, but I've officially moved from Alaska back to California, so I have a better time zone. This is the outlook for today on the market. I was expecting some sort of like downward momentum, but we were building up, and I did have a plan for building upwards, and I only had one trade today. Thank you. So I'm going to showcase that for you guys right now. Unfortunately, I did clear my trade data for the replay, so I don't have the exact entry I made, but that it will be on the image I have right here. Around this point is when I do make my entry. What I was noticing was, one, we had an upward trend, and so when you have the trend, follow along, don't be a retard. The second thing is I noticed some absorption of sellers right here. You see this red delta on the delta profile. That's what I'm utilizing at this, I believe, 345 area. There's also an LVN that I want to see protected if we were to proceed with the trend and continuing on forward. If we break that LVN and then we work our way into previous distributions, well, we could think about possibly shorting into traversal of that distribution, or maybe just finding that LVN below and working as a long, working up, following the trend as well. But I enter some point around a little bit before here where the delta map changes. This is the red bars changing to gray bars. It is pretty slow movement, and I did not update the depth of market data because I just wanted to get something quickly. But what I was spotting through the DOM was that it looked as if there was a lack of participation of the buyers. They weren't really driving price upward. They weren't really present within the DOM. And there was multiple times throughout this trade I was thinking, I just want to exit because I feel like I'm going to get ran through like some varsity cheerleader. I just don't want to do that. But, you know, I said, screw it. I'm going to hold out and do what I got to do. I hold out. I'm talking to some friends on Discord. My first take profit is hit, which is around that previous day value area low, I believe. My second take profit is at overnight high. I'm just going to do MGI. Sure, I have higher targets, as in higher price targets. This point, I really feel like price is going to take me out, but it doesn't. But I have higher targets for the day, but I do want to make sure that I am pulling the money out. You know, it's much better to be green than potentially be bigger green. So whatever this was, this took out my first take profit, and then as I was talking again, my second take profit soon gets hit after. So that's pretty much it. I was totally not expecting this trend upwards, but this is why when you plan, you make an if this, so this case scenario. You know, it's not about calling the tops. It's not about calling the bottoms. It's not about having this exact price point. It's around this area. I expect to see we do this. Or if we enter in this distribution of volume, then I would love to see traversal of this range. Stuff like that. So that's all I have for you guys today. I'll see you later.